Hello everybody and welcome to another pomade review. So the pomade that we're going to be looking at today is Grim Grease Red, the medium. So Grim Grease has been around for a long time and gone through a lot of changes in the way that it's presented. In that when it first started out it was some like greaser dude smoking, and then the next one it was a zombie theme, but now this is the newest Grim Grease, which is in jars. And so far from what I have seen from the Grim Grease that's in jars, it is the most well-refined of the Grim Grease line. As far as, you know, they're the same pomade, same scents, but they're a lot more well-made. So, first off, this is the, there are a few different mediums in the line, but this was actually my favorite because the scent is so good. So, the scent on here is, and obviously, it's red. On the inside as well, and the scent is Dragon's Blood Incense, and oh man, do I love it. I love the scent so much. And so about Grim Grease and how you know what it's known for is it is a waxy pomade, and through looking at a lot of foreign pomades and some just various pomades throughout time, it's very hard to impress me with a waxy pomade. But with this stuff, I definitely feel like it is a waxy pomade done right. So, with this, you know, I will be referring back to a lot of other previous waxier pomades, which this performs better than the other ones. So first off, first things first, scoops out very easily. Still, you know, a little bit of tension considering it is a waxy medium, but definitely has a bit of tension to it, but way easier than most waxy pomades. Just really nice considering it is a waxy product. Now, you know, immediately when I thought of this product as a waxy medium, I thought of ones that have, you know, not been as great, and that is you know, Torin Ruby, the original, I really didn't care for. South Mount, which was another one, I haven't reviewed it, but it was one that I've used and I didn't care for it. Just was not good because they offered the same medium hold that this stuff does, but application, breakdown, scooping, and all was just a nightmare. Which this stuff, of course, you know, it does have a bit of tension to it because a little bit of tugging and pulling just because of the nature of the product, but a lot nicer than most. So I haven't shown you guys what the breakdown's like yet, but in the hands, very nice. Just comes apart very easily. You can see the waxiness in it, but definitely breakdown is really nice and doesn't feel overly dry, because that's another thing I really don't like about waxier pomades is they feel overly dry in the hands and in the hair. But this stuff doesn't. It has just a touch, the tiniest feel of greasiness to it, to where it does not, doesn't do that, to where it, your hairs stick together a lot better, and it doesn't, you don't have a ton of strays, because that's another problem I have, is I have a ton of strays when I use a waxier product. Now, slicking back, once again, just a slight bit of tug and pull, just because it's to be expected from the nature of the product, but not bad considering, and gets a really nice tight slick back, and shine is quite low, but once again, to be expected. You know, I wouldn't expect much from a waxy product that offers this kind of hold. So what I like is, once again, you know, once it's all combed through, once everything is all set into place, combs real nice. Combs very smooth and very well in the hair. Now, one negative that I do definitely want to point out is that the buildup is not too great. Buildup is very waxy, your hair doesn't have a ton of movement to it, which was one thing that the foreign Indonesian brews had over it, and a lot of the foreign brews that I've tried is those foreign brews, like, I don't know what they're doing, but they just have superb buildup. You know, the rest of the pomade isn't that great, but the buildup is superb. But yeah, is one negative I had. You know, your hair doesn't feel super clean when you wash it out, but still, you know, I can look past that. But yeah, I've gotten really nice forward round shape with this stuff, and just really nice pompadours with it. My hair just does what I want it to do when it's in the hair, and you know, for the few negatives that I have with this stuff, it still is great and still has a lot of just superb and excellent qualities about it. You know, which is why I say, you know, this is a waxy pomade done right, because, you know, because still it's hard to impress me with a waxy pomade. You know, I'm not too crazy for them, but if I am gonna go with a waxy pomade, I go with one like this. So, final verdict on Grim Grease Red. First off, scent, amazing. I absolutely love the incense scent. It's very nice, one of my favorites. The breakdown is real nice, scooping is real nice. It just has just a bit of tug and pull, but nothing compared to some of these other medium hold waxy pomades that I've tried. Build up is not that great, but the overall performance of this stuff makes it very much worth it. So definitely, I'd say if you want to try a waxier pomade, definitely recommend Grim Grease Red.